Beautiful lollies! I'm gonna be really disappointed until Burst of Destiny is released. So we're just going to start off with the monsters. So we play all 6 of the normal summons. This is just like a very basic deck list at the minute, but I actually think like this one can actually like be cut down probably. This one's like the most important one because you normal summon this one and then you get the Frost, and Frost is basically like the only like main deck monster that like really matters when it comes to like setting your graveyard and stuff. Just because it's the only one with an actual like relevant effect, because you can always like get to the link monsters just through any of them, but because this is the only one that like really matters, like Lila's the best one. I play 3 Frost, like I said, I think it's like the only one that matters. All it is that you just banish it from the grave and your opponent adds a card from the deck to the hand, whether it be searching or drawing, and then you just get to draw a card. But yeah, I think this card's like insane. I think Lila is like much worse, but it's way better now we've got the continuous spell card, because it just means that you just get to like instantly search this if your regular Kissy kill gets stopped. But yeah, like this card being bad is the reason why this one is like much worse than Lila. And then we just play like a bunch of hand traps. I don't actually think this is enough. I only play 9 in the main deck, so it's just 3 Ash, 3 Violet, and 3 Impermanence. I just feel like the way I've just built it is just because like with the hand traps is just because Tri Brigade is like the most popular deck. I think it makes sense to have these in the main deck, 'cause like these are the best ones against Tri Brigade. I'm not like a massive fan of Ash against Tri Brigade, but Ash is just good enough against every deck to just play it. So yeah, it's quite cool as well that what I do want to try is that I do want to try like cards like Bell and stuff. And then what's quite cool is that if you get like, say like you draw like multiple like hard ones per turn, hand traps and stuff, you actually get to filter those out with a Link Disciple, which is quite cool. But yeah, I think these are like fine for the minute. We play, at the minute I'm playing 3 copies of Secret Password. I'm playing 3 copies of this card, which don't have the third. Shout out to George for getting me these from the sneak peek because I didn't get a chance to go. And then I'm also playing like 3 home as well. I think 3 home is probably like a little bit too much, like you could probably just play 2. But like I always try and build my decks just to open live. Funnily enough, I'll build my decks to open live. If you watch the door video of this deck, game 3 is an absolute shambles. Like 3 copies of Desires. I don't think there's this deck's a lot like Trickstars in the sense that like
they're crap.
Yeah, they suck. It's not like a massive like combo deck or anything. Literally all you want to do is just make value of like every card that you draw. There's so many power cards in this deck as well because there's like so much draw power. So because we've got like so much draw power, like the more power cards you draw, like the higher chance of like you got of winning. So like anytime you just get to draw 2 cards, like you could potentially like draw 2 hand traps. You can draw like a mishmash of like droplets. I'm even playing talents in a minute, which I'll like try and explain in a minute. But yeah, I think Desires is definitely a free of in this deck. And then we play 3 copies of Enemy Controller and 3 copies of Forbidden Droplets. These are basically just like on top along with the hand traps to help you go second. What's really cool about these is that these can actually act as almost like Call by the Graves for your normal summons. So what you'll do is you'll like normal summon like your Leela, for instance. If it then gets hand trapped, you can then chain Econ to get rid of your Leela. It dodges the hand trap, you'll take the monster and then you'll summon Kissy Kill. And then you have both names at that point and you've like taken a monster as well. So yeah, it's really cool. This is like really sick disruption as well with the Link Disciple, Link Devotee combo, because you make IP Masquerader. So you get to take one of their monsters and then you get to link with their monster in your IP to make Unicorn. And then you get to like spin another card as well, which is pretty neat. And then we play 3 copies of Talents. I'm not a massive fan of this card. I think that when you go like first, for instance, like this card is just like often just dead a lot of the time. I know it's like a good sign if this card is deck when you go first, but the reason why I am like willing to try this in this deck, and I think it's like the exact same for Tri Brigade, is because you've got a card that like mulligans. So like we've got Link Disciple, so you can actually like put this back if it's like not triggered. And like in Tri Brigade you can do the exact same thing with like Ferrigit. And this card is just like really strong going second. And then for the extra deck, so we play 3 copies of Kissy Kill. I think I'd actually play 4 of this one if I could. Like you often like run out of this one, and then play 3 copies of Leela. This one is probably fine to be played at 2, but like I've only just like picked this step back up, so I'm just like getting back into it. So this might come down at some point if there's like something better to play. Play 1 Abomination. It's quite unfortunate that this is like the scariest monster that you can make in this deck because Obviously we don't have the link 4 yet. But this card is pretty cool. It's pretty cool if you can pass on Abomination and Kissigil, because then when you bring back Leela, you pop a card and then the Abomination triggers as well. We play like the Nightmares, so we play Griffin. Griffin is like part of like the best combo where you use Link Disciple and Devotee to end on Masquerena. You can then summon this on your opponent's turn, like in the center zone, so they can't like link anything to it. And then hopefully that should be enough to like stump them out. It doesn't work, like it doesn't really work against Drytrons very well, because like they all trigger like as one effect just as when they summon, so like it doesn't stop anything to do with that. But yeah, I think just like expecting to beat Drytron with this deck as it is in this format, I just don't think you're going to get that like in game, like game 1 consistently. We play the 1 Unicorn. This card comes up a lot. This card comes up so much I've actually considered playing 2 at one point. But yeah, it's really strong. Phoenix. I think I want to play Cerberus as well as Phoenix. I think just like all the Nightmares are just really good because you can always co-link them. They're always going to draw you a card. And then they give you like removal as well, because this deck doesn't actually like have like a massive power play at the minute. You've just got like, you've only got like little monsters that just try and control the board. We play the IP Masquerena, just like one of the best things that like you can end on. We play the Link Disciple package, so we play Disciple and Devotee. It just means that you get to make IP Masquerena going first, and then going second as well. You can actually turn one of the tokens into Link Revo, and then you can make a Nightmare with the token and the Link Revo to like go into like Phoenix to like start drawing cards and stuff. And then the last card is just 1 access code. I don't actually think I want to play this card at all. I think I want to play the Underworld Goddess. I think that's like pretty cool in a deck like this. It offers you a lot of removal for like, it offers you like a non-targeting, like non-destruction removal for a card. And this deck needs that because it like lacks like removal in that sense. But yeah, that's it for the main and the extra deck. So I'm just going to show you like a combo that you can do like within, like this is like the big difference that this card makes. So like you just need like this card, and then you just need any one of these 3. So we're just going to shuffle them and just pick one. So what you're going to do is you're just going to start your turn by activating this, and then you're going to go and grab Leela, and then you're just going to normal summon Leela. What's really cool is if this gets hand trapped, then this is just like the full like basic play. But if you don't get hand trapped, then you can use this to summon the Kissigil. You can then drop the Kissigil Frost here, and then you can start like going into your extra deck. So you link your Cyberburst Kissigil into Link Disciple, and then you can turn this into Devotee. And then you want to use the effect of Disciple to tribute Devotee. You're going to like put a card, you're going to draw a card and then put a card back to the bottom of your deck, which we'll just ignore. And then the Link Devotee summons 2 tokens, and then you just get to link these 2 tokens off to make IP Masquerena. And then just like, as you can see, you can just like do the whole like Kissigil Leela thing here. So you're just going to go Kissigil, you're going to revive the Leela that you normal summoned. You're going to turn these 2 into Leela, the evil Leela, and then Leela's going to revive you, Kissigil. That's going to let you just draw a random card, like a blank, and then you're going to link these 2 away finally into a final Kissigil.
Soon be sunny.
Yeah, this will soon just, well, you know, this combo won't, like, you won't do this anymore when you get the link 4, but you're just going to make this like now. And then on the opponent's turn, as soon as like they search a card, you get to trigger your Frost. And that lets you draw another card, and then you get to use this Kissigil to revive Leela. Leela then destroys a card on the field, and then at any point now you can just use like Masquerena to link these 2 away, and then you can either go into Phoenix, not Phoenix, you can either go into Unicorn to like removal, or you can go into Griffin, which is like typically what you want to do. Griffin is just now going to like discard a card to like, well, if you have like a spell to set, and then you can use the Kissigil as well to revive. You can use Leela to revive Kissigil, and then Kissigil is going to let you draw like another card. So like as you can see, like the draw power in this deck is like ridiculous. It's just that like at the minute, especially without the link 4, they're just like the board presence just isn't as threatening as you'd like it to be. But yeah, that's sort of like what the deck does. So that was the Dawn of Majesty deck profile. I think this deck is like kind of playable at the minute. Like you can definitely take it to locals, and winner locals, I guess. Sometimes maybe if you're lucky.
Depends if you don't have brains or not.
Yeah, but yeah, I really like this deck. I think it's extremely cool. I think that it's just so much better when we get the next card. I think I've said that about this deck every time I profiled it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Check out our affiliate link, TCG Access. The link will be in the description. Sleeves, singles, get your stuff there. Thank you.